Hey guys, this is DragoNate. Welcome to the Willow Effect Prologue. Okay, so this game is very unique in that it is a text-based adventure, and it's one where you actually type in the text. Oh my gosh, that is so cool! I didn't realize that. When I was looking at this, I thought it was just going to be like a text-based adventure where you just kind of read, you click on the option that you want to choose, blah 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 blah, you know. That's kind of what I thought, and I intentionally didn't really look at much to do with it. It is on Steam Greenlight, and the link to that will be in the description of this video. You'll have to excuse my throat problems again. I'm very sorry about that. Hopefully it will not be that bad for this video, and if I could stop bumping things, that would be great as well. Okay, so, but yeah, no, I didn't realize that this is going to be something where you actually get to type your answers in and that kind of thing, so you actually control it by typing. That is so cool. Like, look at that, you type it all in. It is so cool, and you can literally type in everything, although not everything works, obviously. These are the controls here. Can I speak, please? I need to calm down. It's very exciting. It's a very cool concept. I love it. But calm. Okay, so so what this is going to be, you can type in things like, to combine items, you type, you know, use A with B, for example, right here, right? Or use B with A. Either way should work. You can also use other prepositions, and, on, upon, for instance. You can type in I for the inventory, get, drop, use, open, close, look, examine, synonyms, and of course help. And to move, just type the direction you would like to go, such as fore or aft. And kind of like a boat, isn't it? The boat is fore and aft, isn't it? Maybe, I forget. Okay, or a ship. Whatever, same thing. Don't forget you can always scroll up to see previous text if there's too much text to fit the screen. Or if there's too much text to screen. Yes? Okay, so, start menu. Play game. Well, we might as well go start the game. Okay, here we go. Ugh, dim lights are flickering behind my eyelids and my head is swimming. It all floods back. My mouth feels like a desert, and my body feels like I fell down several flights of stairs. I know when I open my eyes, I'm not gonna like what I see. I've been taken. I never thought this would happen. Who does? I don't want to open my eyes. I'm terrified of what I won't see. I won't see home. I won't see my bed. I won't see... No. Better not think of that. This feels worse than any other hangover I've ever had. They must have slipped me something. Oh god. I can't stay here. I have to get up. I open my eyes and the flickering light gets brighter. I undo the light straps holding me to the bunk. No! Zero gravity! I hate this! The room is tiny. I can almost reach across and touch both walls at the same time. But they're not walls. They're bulkheads. Where am I? I can't wait and see what happens. What should I do? I should examine. This is obviously the crew quarters on a very small ship. I don't know how long I've been here, but it doesn't smell very fresh. This place is pretty cramped. It reminds me of those tiny oriental hotels, only a lot less cute. Okay. So I should examine. Oh, okay, wait. I already did that. Okay, so examine. Let's see here. Look, I'm in a cramped utilitarian crew's quarters. To the aft is a worryingly quiet engine room. I see a locked door to the cockpit. I see a standard issue datapad and battered air vent, a small mirror set into the bulkhead, and a small cabinet drawer. Okay. Well, I should get datapad. I have picked up the datapad. Okay. Examine datapad. A very old, very worn out standard issue datapad, which seems to contain navigational instructions to get, well, somewhere. There's also some encryption software, but no encryption seeds. At the bottom of the list is a game, Everything Swords. by Kitsune-chan Games. It looks interesting. Can I play? Everything sorts. Shakes my head. Nope. Okay, I can't play that. Examine. Mirror. There we go. My reflection stares back at me. I'm bleary-eyed and my head. They shaved my head! Tears mist over my vision and spray away to bounce off the walls as I try to blink them away, but I can't get rid of them quick enough. I take a few ragged breaths. I can't let this stop me. I take one last look at the uneven stubble on my head. What the heck? My hair! Well, this is interesting already. Okay, so... the battered air vent. What can I do with the air vent? I can... get, drop, use, open. There's also a drawer. Open cabinet. I've opened the cabinet. Its hinges are pretty squeaky. Look, can I say look inside? Cabinet? I need to think straighter. More straight? Examine cabinet. Small drawer beside the bed with meds inside. Okay, get meds. I've picked up the meds. Perfect. Let's examine the meds. A bottle of over-the-counter painkillers. Instant acting if the advertising is to be believed. Heaven if they work. I'm not gonna take it just in case, because I don't know what exactly that will do yet. Okay, we also have the vent. Locked door to the cockpit. Well, let's examine door. Locked door between the quarters and the cockpit looks like it's a mag-locked door. Open door. What does that do? Opening that is not possible. Okay. Use datapad with door. Can I do that? That won't do any good. Okay, what else do I have here? I have the meds, the cabinet, and the vent. Let's examine the vent. This vent has seen better days. It's battered, has mold growing on one side of it, and currently not expressing its life-giving namesake. Crap, how long have I got? Okay, well let's open the vent. I can't budge the vent at all. I think it's welded into place. Besides, touching the mold is just gross. Use meds with datapad. Maybe we can look up the meds. I pop open the bottle and take the last 2 pills. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. An E-chip falls out of the bottle beside them. I pocket the chip and take the pills dry, hoping they take effect soon. Okay, well that's not exactly what I wanted. Examine E-chip. A small encryption chip used to open various devices depending on its encoding and frame. It feels cold in my hand. Okay, well let's use the E-chip with datapad. I don't have an encryption seed on the datapad. Pointless. I'll need to find one somewhere. Look. E-chip. Look, it's an E-chip. Yes, okay. Sorry. Jeez. Okay. Examine mirror. No. Does not want to do that again. Okay, I can't examine the bed because that's not a thing, as it states right there. Lovely. Everything swords. That's gotta be it. That's the only other thing in here. Navigational instructions to get somewhere. Kitsune-chan Games. Everything swords. That's gotta be the only thing. That is the only thing here. So, if we take everything... Whoops. Everything... Oh! Oh no! Oh no, I just closed the game. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. Hey guys, it is at this point where my recording completely crapped out and got frozen on one frame of the game, and so you did not get to see anything else to do with the game. So I sincerely apologize for that. I'm going to replay through it right now. I forgot last time that I could go aft, so I need to go aft, look around, and there is below decks a toolbox. So let's open the toolbox, and then it opens up, and I can't open the darn thing. It's rusted shut. Dang it. Why is everything so hard? Kicks toolbox. Toolbox breaks open, spilling what little contents it had into the engine room. Stubs toe. Dang it! Okay. So now we examine the toolbox, get the multi-tool, we get Wi-Fi mod, use Wi-Fi mod on datapad. See, I've already done this, so oh sorry, I'm not reading everything now. Sorry, the toolbox is still stuck to the floor. If the worse for wear after spilling its contents. That's confusing. Into the engine room, a small multi-tool and datapad Wi-Fi mod. Dang, my toe hurts. Okay, and then we use the Wi-Fi mod on the datapad. The mod slots neatly into the datapad with a satisfying click, enabling the datapad to now access computers remotely. At least that was easy. And I mentioned in the last time that you need one of those staples buttons that you press, and it says that was easy. Okay, now we use the multi-tool on datapad. Seems a little strange, but you plug the memory key into the datapad. It has an encryption seed on it. Seems useful. I'll copy it to the datapad. There doesn't seem to be anything else of consequence on it. Now we use the E-chip on the datapad. And all it needs now is a keyframe. That is right. Okay, so we look around again. And we have the engine. Which I don't think I can do anything with yet. No, I can't. So we have to go below. I'm in the standard cargo bay. I wouldn't call this cargo bay generous, but there's so little in here, even my breath is echoing off the walls. And actually, it's kind of cold and creepy in an industrial way. I don't like it in here. I would not like it in there either. Okay, above decks is a worryingly quiet engine room. See a box, scrap of duct tape, and a wall panel, and a lot of rivets. Okay, so if we examine the scrap, it is creased and stuck to the wall to the cargo bay. What the heck is it doing there? Now if we get the scrap, I'm really worried that it's covering a small hull breach. I don't want to remove it, so we can't really do anything with it. We can examine the rivets, and it says that if I was to guess, I would say there are 69,105 rivets. I don't have the time to sit here and count them all, not got the patience. So, I don't know how you come up with 69,105 just by looking at the things, but okay, sure, we'll go with that. But we cannot do anything with the rivets, at least as far as I know, but I know I can get the tape. Oh shoot, wait, the tape is above, isn't it? We also have a card, a cash card in our inventory. Okay, and we still have the bottle of meds. I did not use it this time. So sorry, what is in here? A box, that is right. Open the box. Okay, now we examine box, and we have a keyframe in there, so we get the keyframe. It's a battered box filled with old and broken mag locks. There's duct tape, and hey, there's an unused keyframe in there. Okay, so we get keyframe, and then we get tape. There we go, perfect. Now we use keyframe on E-chip. Perfect. Now the E-chip fits snugly into the keyframe, locking into place. I now have a mag key. That was a bit roundabout, but it's progress. Yay. Okay, so we go above. Actually, no, wait. Below. Because we can use card on panel. There we go. So we've used the corner of the cash card on the screws. A head of one screw was too worn to turn, but I got the rest. The card is cracked a bit as well, but it's only superficial damage. Should still work if I need to spend those 3 credits. Yeah, to get a soft drink or something, right? Because that's what happens if we examine the card. Thin rectangular plastic cash card with 3 credits on it. One corner has been notched, but it should still work. If I get back to civilization, I could get a soft drink. Delightful. Okay, so we're going to open the panel now, and now we can examine the panel, and there is fuel in it, so we get fuel. Perfect. Now we go above. Now we use fuel on engine. There we go, and we have an empty container. Now we go 4 and 4. Oh, that's right. Okay, use mag key on door. There we go. Perfect. Now we go 4. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh shoot, I did not look at the the mirror this time around. So there we go. Now we've looked at the mirror. We've found that my hair is shaved and everything. There. Now we've opened the door. Now we can go in. The cockpit now has power and relatively lit. The void of space still waits outside the small canopy, however. Well, how about we look? I'm in a well-lit cockpit. To the aft is a cramped utilitarian crew's quarters. I see an open mag-lock door to the quarters. I see the access console, the communications comms console, the flight console, an acceleration chair, and a nav console. Okay, so we can't do a whole heck of a lot with much of these things. But we can get the chair. No, we cannot. This acceleration... Oh, we have to use chair. This acceleration chair clearly belongs to another ship. It's in much too good condition to belong to this one. It also has a cluster of controls clearly not being used. See, now if we use the chair, the flight controls swing around in front of me. Nifty! Yes, that would be pretty nifty. Now we can use the flight console. There's no nav info on the panel. I can't fly this thing by myself. It needs external input because of course it does. So if we use datapad on the nav, sort through the menus, and eventually figure out how to transfer the nav data over to the console. Bloody pain to do. The screen's border is glowing green, presumably to tell me I'm good to go. So now we should be able to use flight. The engine winds up, emits a crack loud enough to be felt as well as heard through this little ship. Everything goes dead, and I can hear the faint yet unmistakable sound of sparks briefly fizzing in the engine room. My heart starts beating again, and I remember to breathe. Okay, so now we use the chair. We go aft. Now we examine the engine. One of the assembly units has come loose. So now if we use the multi-tool on the assembly, I've used the blade of the multi-tool to pry out the assembly. For lack of anywhere else, I pocket it. It's still warm. Is this something I should be worried about? Probably not. Okay, so now we go examine engine. The burn marks around the port where the assembly used to be. Okay, so now we can use multi-tool on container, because a container is slightly, or is very similar in size to the assembly there. And so I've used the blade on the multi-tool to pry off the ends of the container. I now have a pipe. I'm on a tiny ship, God knows where, and I'm making pipes. My life, it is complete. Yes, very much so. Okay, so now if we use pipe on engine, the pipe now fits pretty well. Frowns, but it's not quite staying in place. I need to form a seal somehow. A leak in any part of a tokamak engine would not be a good look, unless you like charred corpse, that is. Well, I do not really care too much for charred corpse, so how about we use the tape on pipe? After a tense minute, the power slowly returns to the ship. The duct tape seems to be holding, but for how long, I don't know. Well, how about we go 4, and we go 4. Now we're in the well-lit cockpit. Now if we use the chair again, we have the controls in front. Now we use the flight. There's an orange light around the access console. The screen is showing grapple lines extending from the back of the ship into an asteroid. Wish I'd known about that earlier. Dang useless ship. Okay, so how about if we use flight around the access console. That's right. Okay, so if we use access, you hit the button, I hit the button labeled retract, and the grapples do just that. How convenient. I wouldn't have the fuel to tow an asteroid of any size. Au revoir. Now we can use the flight. The ship has started moving into the unknown. I'm still far from home. Oh, Willow shakes head. What does your future hold? And right here, I will insert my previous outro thing at this point. Would you like to tweet that you completed the game? Oh, I completed the game! Well, I'm not gonna tweet that I completed it. But let's see here. What all does that say there? Okay. If you have any queries or suggestions, please send them to cellularbytes@gmail.com. Thanks for playing, programming, and narrative. And those are all the credits there. Take the time to point me in the right direction and his encouragement. Check out his game. Oh, there's another game there as well. Helen Wyvern. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Oh, no. Sorry, Darkest Kale. My bad. It is Darkest Kale whose game that is. So you go to http://darkestkale.itch.io. Well, interesting. I may have to take a look at that too. Well, I guess that is it for this. So thank you all so much for watching. That was a very interesting game. I love these kinds of things. Please go to the Steam page for this, the Steam Greenlight page, and vote for it. This is very cool. If this game ends up on Steam, I don't know what it would be like. I don't know what more there would be. But seriously, these kinds of games are really, really cool. I love it that you can actually type into the thing and that it can accept what you type. It may not accept absolutely anything you type into it, but it is so freaking cool that it can accept things that you do type into it. So, yeah. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and let me know what you think of this down in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. God bless. Yes, that's right. Please cough some more at my burpings.